Hi, everyone. Thanks for being part of this breakout session. Open peer review is something that's very close to my heart and something that I think the future of academia should be built on and moving towards. The question, I guess, is always how do we motivate that cultural change and get people to start doing it? And to me as an ECR, I guess the main problem is that we're not incentivized for doing so. And it might even be seen as a risk to us in some way if we were to post our reviews openly. Now, one of the solutions to this type of collective action problem is to not take action alone, but to take action as part of a bigger cohort of your peers. And by doing so, you can all protect one another as we all adopt this behavior that we all want to see and could benefit all of us, but there's a risk to doing so individually. And so this is the basic premise that Project Free Our Knowledge was founded for. At present, we don't have an effective mechanism to organize collective action in academia. And if we did have an effective mechanism, then we could affect change on quite a wide systemic scale, all just by organizing effectively and taking action together. And so this is the premise behind the project, to try and organize this type of collective action and become a systematic mechanism by which that can be done in different research communities. And so I just wanted to give you a quick introduction to the project. Since I can't be at this meeting itself, it's currently around 3:30 in the middle of my night. So instead, I thought I'd record this quick introduction to the project, show you how it works, and then also demonstrate how you can create a campaign in just a matter of minutes, and then start to workshop it with the broader community. So this is the website, freeourknowledge.org. It basically acts as a clearinghouse of different actions that people are asking their community to take. So these are some campaigns that I launched at the beginning of the project, targeting certain open access behaviors. And these were asking people to exclusively support journals that fit with these principles when some critical mass of researchers in their field had signed the same pledge. And the premise there is that we could actually kickstart these new journals that are just kind of latent and waiting for our support if we had a critical mass of people to do so. Here's another campaign that we launched earlier in the year, which is a pre-registration pledge. And this asks people to pre-register a single study once 100 people in their field have taken that pledge. And so all of these campaigns so far rely on a kind of critical mass of pledges before action is taken. And the critical thing here is that this means that it's risk-free to take the pledge until those people have signed alongside you. And that means that you don't have to take any action until you have the support of your community. So that's one type of campaign we could run. More recently, we're testing out this kind of campaign that doesn't require a critical mass of support. And so for this campaign here, this was targeting registered reports. And we ran a workshop at a recent Open Science conference where we sent letters to journal editors asking them to adopt the registered reports format. And the campaign on the website basically just asked people to add their signature. So there wasn't a critical mass component to this campaign, and could be akin to a campaign we might run if this is something you're interested in. And I think Ludo has expressed interest in a campaign where you don't have a critical mass of support, you just sign an individual pledge. And I think doing so on this platform is still of massive benefit, because we can then start to organize communities effectively, work out what people's interests and fields are, and then target future campaigns to have greater impact down the track. So that's a quick rundown of the current campaigns. I also want to show you how you can propose new campaigns. And so that's done on our GitHub repository, which is accessed just by clicking proposals here. And that will take you to the list of campaigns that have been proposed. And so you can see that we've got a wide range of proposals so far that are currently under development. And if you're interested in proposing a campaign, you just click New Issue here, and then you click Campaign Proposal, and that will then take you through the main requirements for a campaign, and you can just start filling out those. And then once you've filled out those details, you click Submit Issue, and that then posts it as one of the issues on our GitHub repository. So the idea there is that once it's posted, other people can come along and start to add their comments, and we can all workshop it together and get it towards something that we're all happy to sign when it goes live. And then when it is ready, we put it on the website and put it out to the crowd to collect pledges. So that's the basic process. I would love it if we could workshop a campaign out of this breakout room. And I also wanted to highlight that this campaign is very similar to what this breakout session is about. So this was proposed a month ago by a colleague of mine and is just asking people to commit to posting a single review on the pre-review platform. And when he proposed this campaign, he asked that 10 people would sign it. So this is obviously a very small threshold, and depending on the size of this breakout room, we could potentially have 10 people already ready to sign a campaign like this. But the idea is that we wouldn't stop there. We would first use this as a kind of pilot test for this campaign, get a bit of feedback, learn about what worked and what didn't, and then we could launch a bigger campaign down the track, targeting, say, 100 or potentially 1,000 people down the track. So if this is a campaign that aligns with your interests, I'd love to get you to comment on the thread and just let us know that you like it or what your thoughts are on it. And we could potentially develop this to fit with the outcomes of this breakout session if you think that makes sense. Or otherwise, if there's interest in a different type of campaign, then it would just be a simple matter of clicking new issue and creating that campaign. And then we could workshop it together before putting it on the website. So that's a basic rundown of the project and the platform. Like I say, would love for this platform to be used in any way that you guys think is relevant. And if you have any questions, please get in touch. Unfortunately, as I said, I can't be there in person, but Gavin Taylor should be around, and he's proposed some of these campaigns before and workshopped them. So hopefully can help guide you through the process or answer questions about the project if you have any. Okay, well, good luck. Have a great session and hope to connect with you all in the future. Bye for now.